1965, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A place where the air hums with gospel hymns on Sunday morning and hate-filled whispers after dark. A place where a black boy's life could be snuffed out over a glance, a word, or simply standing tall. But what if I told you there was a time when black youth didn't just march down south, they fought back, and they called themselves the Black Hats. Clarence Jr. wakes up, handsome, thoughtful, eyes sharp with curiosity, but carrying a weight far beyond his years. At 19, he is a college honor student studying pre-law by day, a shoeshine boy by evening, and something else when the sun goes down, something dangerous and brave. At the breakfast table, the Sullivan family gathers. Clarence Sr., a preacher at the church, his wife Frances, a teacher, the backbone of the household, and Clarence Jr., their only son. Clarence Sr. sets down his coffee. "I see that look in your eye, boy. That look of a young man trying to fight battles he ain't meant to fight. I hear rumbling young bulls on campus talking reckless about the Klan." Clarence tenses. His father knows him too well. "You and Dr. King have your way, Pops. But I also believe God's word. The kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force." His father sighs. "That ain't what the Lord meant, son. That ain't Dr. King's way." Clarence Jr. chinches his claw. "Yes, father, but that's the 3K's way." "And what if Dr. King's way ain't enough?" Frances turns her back away. "Baby, I don't want to hear any of it. No violence." Later that day, Clarence shines shoes. Most white men don't see a shoeshine boy, so they speak freely. "That Lawrence boy," one man said, "you hear what he did? Walked right past me, looked me square in the eyes. His mama told him to look away and he refused. So we're riding on McKinley Street tonight." Clarence tenses at what he hears. "The Jackson house is burning," they said. "And that boy, we're going to make sure he swings before the sun comes up." Clarence clenches his jaw. He gets in his car and he drives back to Southern West University, his girlfriend Marimi by his side, a Yoruba medical student from Ghana. His mind flashed back to the night his uncle was ambushed and dragged by hooded men until his body was lifeless. On campus, he found his friends Theron and Corky practicing band routines. Clarence didn't waste time. He rushed over. "They're coming tonight," he whispered urgently. "Are you ready? Stay ready." "Meeting at the church now," Clarence says. Theron and Corky run off. At the church, Clarence tells the Black Hat, "Them Klansmen say they're gonna bring the wrath of hell. Well, we're gonna bring the wrath of God."
They donned sleek black fedoras as a symbol of their refinement, class, and purpose. Everything the Klan wasn't. By the time the Klan reached the outskirts of McKinley Street, the Black Hats were already a step ahead. So the Klan stormed up in a squadron of cars only to find their path blocked. The Black Hats in long tweed coats and rifles at the ready, faces hidden by their fedoras, had barricaded the road with abandoned cars and wooden crates, forcing the Klansmen to slow their approach and second-guess their positions. Clarence stepped forward, his hat tipped slightly, his voice steady. "This road's closed." The leader of the Klansmen, a burly man with a gut stretching his overalls, sneered. "Step aside, boy." Clarence didn't flinch. "No." The Klansman chuckled, a sinister sound in the night air. "You think a handful of college niggers can stop us? You ain't gonna leave here alive. I promise that, boy," he screamed. Before he could move closer, Theron raised his hand. Boom! From the rooftops, Molotov cocktails streaked through the sky, igniting the ground with a wall of fire.
Meanwhile, at the train station, tears stream down Alan's eyes as he hugs his parents goodbye. His father warns him, "You go on now. Don't you ever come back. You can't ever come back. You on your own. You a man now, and you gotta act like a man. Ain't no never turning back. Those KKK, they ain't gonna forget. You hear me?" Alan nods, turns and boards a train to Atlanta. His parents hurry off and disappear safely hidden with relatives in the countryside. The Black Hats have won again. Clarence feels his girlfriend Marimi's hand slip into his own. He looks at her. "We shouldn't be here tonight." She says, "I'm not scared. I'm a daughter of the mighty Yoruba kingdoms. The Mina female warriors are my ancestors. Never forget who you are and who your enemy is, she says. Clarence looks at her. Tonight they run, but they'll be back, and the Black Hats will be ready. So the legend of the Black Hats has begun. If you want a Black Hat series, you know what to do. Hit me with some comments and set off those fire emojis.